Low float and had to borrow GLSI is was trending a couple of hours ago. I may still be trending now. This is Boxing Day 2025. It is up 20.19%. It is now back in the spotlight after sharing preliminary results from its Flamingo dash zero one trial, which evaluates its GLSI dash 100 immunotherapy in breast cancer patients. The early data turned a lot of heads. Patients receiving GLSI 100 showed an estimated 80% reduction in breast cancer recurrence, a massive potential breakthrough for women who've already completed a surgery and standard treatment, but still face the lingering fear of relapse. That kind of result, even at this stage, is rare. And it is fueling speculation that GLSI 100 could eventually reshape the treatment landscape for certain breast cancer patients. As a result, investors are openly debating whether the company is still significantly undervalued, especially if the data continues to hold up and paves the way for a clearer FDA regulatory path. At the same time, the story has become a battle. The stock has become a battleground for shorts and longs. Cost of borrow, as I indicated earlier on, is very high. 430. You're facing a rate of around 400 420%, and then there's also a fee. It's up to probably the fee is up to, let's say it's what's that again? Well, that would be around 10% or 1% of whatever you want to short. So it's hard to borrow, and you can even see here. You can see here the average volume we have here is 223. That tells you also, it that also tells you that it is also technically a low float in the interim, especially since the last 50 days. It has been a low float stock. You know, yeah. So yeah, cost to borrow fees remain high alongside elevated short interest of around 24%, and that's driving intense chatter about the potential for a major short squeeze. Yeah, I would, even if it's not going to happen, the fact that we have this news, this positive news, and you have all of these technicals, you know, um, that has the potential to combust, the stock to, untold highs. Yeah, I would just want to agree, even if it's not going to be, even if it's going to be, even if it's going to happen or not. That narrative only strengthened on it today when, despite the thin post-holiday trading, more than $7 million in volume poured in, helping fuel strong upside momentum. Retail sentiment has stayed firmly bullish, helped by recent insider buying. Yes, a couple of insiders were buying. Yeah, recent insider buying that many view as a powerful confidence signal from within the company. Even though no fresh news dropped today, traders are still laser focused on what comes next, particularly possible FDA pathway progress and the prospect of a strategic partnership or buyout if GLSI 100 continues to demonstrate meaningful reductions in recurrence risk. For now, momentum remains intense. Discussions are loud, and GLSI sits squarely on the radar as one of the more emotionally charged biotech stories in the market that things stand right now. Yeah. Okay, so that's where they can. This is the insider buying we talked about. The CEO bought 4,100 shares about 7 days ago. Yeah. Okay. So the extrapolation. This is a 5 minute chart. Let's get down and see what we have on its daily chart. First of all, okay. Yeah, you can see that the stock has just been showing a lot of strength within a longer term bullish trend. Yeah, let's see this. It's all began. The whole of this month has just been a strong. Only let's just see how many days it's been down this for the whole of this month. It's, I think, only okay one. Let's see. Okay, only 3 days. Only 3 days. It's been down three out of the whole trading sessions we have had this month. Yeah, it's yeah. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Yeah, three out of yeah. Let's see now. They have here 15. This is 15, 18, 19. 3 out of 19. That's a pass. That's a positive. So extrapolation is saying that higher prices may remain in place at least up till the 8th of January. The 40-day moving average is also rising to catch or to curtail any pullback that might happen. Momentum is expected to remain strong at least up till Tuesday the 30th, and then after that, it's saying that it's going to begin to collapse. It's indicating that the stock may stall as well. The momentum may stall, and maybe um, the 40-day moving average, the 10-day moving average may catch up with the stock, and maybe the stock itself might drop below it. So even though it's saying that it may remain strong up till then, this momentum indication here is saying that there's also a chance that it may begin to stall from Tuesday the 30th, and maybe by the 5th of January, it may drop below its 10-day moving average, because that moving average is rising. That moving average is rising at a pace of $7.593 a day. Yeah. Let's just quickly have a look at its 4-hour chart to see what's going on. It has reflected the, yeah, let's see what's going on. Here it's saying it's going to remain strong as well up till at least, yeah, up till the 7th of January. Momentum is already weakening. Yeah. And it's saying that by the pre-market session of Monday, it may drop below its, it may have dropped below, at least by midday on Monday, it may have dropped below its 10-day moving average, 10-period moving average. That moving average is rising at a pace of $40 per every hour for every per for every 4 hours. Yeah. So there is an indication that there is a likelihood that it may stall. It may pull back. It's already doing so. Yeah. We can also just quickly glance at its market grid to see what the potential is, what potentials it has in terms of prices. Okay, let's see what we have. Okay, between 23 and 23.34 and 17.82. Okay, it's currently trading at 20.23. Okay, this is where it is. 20.23 is just neutral right now. 20.23, it is neutral right now. Yeah, it may well print 19.93. Yeah, and even 19.20. Yeah, so the fundamentals are, they sound right. The cost to borrow and all those technicals, they are catalysts, or rather the positive outcomes, where positive clinical outcomes are catalysts that can ignite the technicals around it. The how to borrow, low short, low float, and all those kind of things. So, yeah. So yeah, let's see now. I doubt if this market grid is going to be it's going to be it's going to have what we want on its. No, it doesn't have. The stock is poking outside of the. We see it's this is where the grid ends, and the stock is already beyond it. So it hasn't reacted yet. You can still draw some inferences from this. You could still say that maybe higher prices may continue to print, or you could still say that it's going to pull back because that's usually what it does, to pull back naturally, and then this grid will begin to contract the expansion. So yes, it's a positive, and yeah, it's a positive, and the clinical results are highly encouraging. And given all the other technicals, then we're looking at the prospects of something going on. But sometimes some of these short squeezes don't run up into hundreds of several hundreds of several hundred percentage gains. Sometimes it could just be only a modest 20.19%. Because sometimes it could just be that it's just too popular, and it can happen. If it becomes too popular, a lot of things can happen. Market makers can also do their best to remain strongly active, and then if they do so, then you may not find that it would squeeze to the highest heavens. So yeah, let's see how it goes, and I'll definitely continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.